vacations. He loves to spend time with his family, making time. It's not like, whenever he gets time. He makes time to spend time with his family. When I asked about what is your take on this theme, he said, if you want to master a skill, practice for 10,000 hours or 1 year, you'll got to conquer it for sure. And recently he has donated clothes from half of his wardrobe to the poor and needy. He says that is a great achievement. Yes, of course it is. For the poor and needy, it was useful somewhere. His speech title is, if you win, you can lead. If you lose, you can guide. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Toastmaster Nishok.
If you win, you can lead. If you lose, you can guide. I'm here to guide you financially. Fellow Toastmasters, fellow Toastmasters, and guests. Good morning.
Good morning.
Too many people spend money they haven't earned to buy the things they don't want, to impress people they don't like. Even I have done that. In the year 2003, I bought a used car for 1.5 lakhs with the money I haven't earned through an auto loan, car loan. After 8 years, I calculated 5.5 lakhs I spent on fuel, maintenance, insurance, and etc. With the car price, I spent 7 lakhs. When I sold it, I got only 50,000 rupees. On the other hand, my cousin Arvind, on the same year, 2003, same money, 1.5 lakhs, he bought a piece of land in my native place. Right now, it costs whooping 20 lakhs. Who is the idiot here?
Not me.
Who's the idiot? I'm Arvind. He's the idiot. Right? I agree. Why I'm sharing this is, all the youngsters, I want you to learn from my mistake. I don't want you to miss the opportunity. Once the meeting is over, go and look for the land which has a no, I mean it. Which has a high potential. Put your money there. After 5 or 8 years, your stature will go up. You will have a high stature financially. Trust me. Because great opportunities are not seen with eyes. It's seen with the mind. Just imagine if I have invested that 7 lakhs periodically for 8 years from 2003 to 2010. I calculated at home it became 75 lakhs. If not 75 lakhs, let it be 45 lakhs. It's a big money, right?
Yes.
That's what rich people do. By the way, what do you mean by rich? What do you think is rich? For me, I thought having a big car, having a lavish lifestyle, big house and traveling abroad for a tour is rich. Till the time I read Robert Kiyosaki's Rich Dad and Poor Dad. Okay, according to him, the rich is, if you stop going to work, your lifestyle should continue the same. It should not affect your lifestyle. Right? The moment it affects your lifestyle, you should have properties, should support your lifestyle. How is that possible? Let's take an example from my personal life. My dad, who earns much less than me, but I consider him rich because he doesn't go to work. He has people to work for him in the farm. Sometimes he comes to Bangalore, stays months together if lifestyle is not changed. His income is not changed. He's fine. All his time is his. But my time is not with me. If I go to his place for 3 months, my income will come to zero. I will lose my job. They will throw out of my company. How will I manage my home loan, children's education, and how will I manage my day-to-day activities? My time is not mine. That's what rich people trade their money for the time. Poor people trade their time for money. My dad pays 10 people and his time is his. But for me, I go and work for 8 hours and take money. How do the rich people manage without working? How do they manage? I researched. They invest money in assets. What is asset and liability? How many of it? My car is a liability which took money away from my pocket. The land is an asset which puts money into your pocket. Right? Asset has two major components: capital gain and cash flow. What is capital gain? If you buy a land, the value goes up, it's a capital gain. You can have many examples of your own. And cash flow, some assets give you only cash flow. If you buy a car and use it as a cab, the value doesn't go, but you get cash flows. Every day or every month you get money. That's cash flow. One more asset is there which gives capital gain as well as cash flow. You want to know that? How many of you want to know that? Which gives both. If you have an apartment here in Whitefield, you can give it for rent. You will get a rent. That's the cash flow. The value goes up every year. That's a capital gain. That's how rich people grow rich. What they do is, they park their money safely, consistently for long years into the asset. That asset grows. It's their habit. Yes, rich is an habit. It's an habit. Where you park your money makes you rich or poor. I want to know how many of you have savings habit. Savings. Savings. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8. Savings habit. There's a thin line between savings and investment. I bought this gold chain in 2003 because my financial experiment happened 2003 and 2011. Okay? I did lot of experiment, lot of lessons. The cost was little more, 10 lakh rupees I think. So I involved in business, stock market, everything, and I learned a lot of lessons I'm applying now. I want you guys to learn from my mistake. That's the reason I'm sharing it. I bought this chain in 2003 for 11,000 rupees. I'll come to that chain later in 1 minute. If I have invested, saved this 11,000 in a savings bag of gold, 4% interest, in 11 years I would have got 16,000 rupees. If I have invested in a FD safely, I would have got 22,000 rupees. I calculated at home. Precise, 9% interest, 22,000. But this chain now is 66,000 rupees, 6 times. Last year it was 75,000. I wanted to sell. My wife didn't allow me. When the gold was high, I wanted to sell. She didn't allow me. So now 66,000. I learned a lesson from it. Last year I started a gold fund. It's better to invest as a fund than buying an ornament. That's profitable. Right? I saved it. It really, it's better to invest as a fund than this. I took a lesson from it. That's why Warren Buffett says most people invest the money after they spend. But what is important is you have to invest first, and whatever is left with you spend. And before I complete, I want to share 3 money mantras I follow. It's not how much you make, how much you keep, and how hard that money works for you makes the difference. Unless you control your spendings, making more money will not help. You will have bigger expenses. Finally, if you don't know how to care for money, money will stay away from you.